Right, yeah, I just wanted to show you this JVC Super VHS. Yeah, basically, when I first turn it on, so I just plugged it in. I don't know if you can hear that. Sort of fires up, spins around a bit, you know, and then yeah, we're kind of like in standby now because the operate button isn't on, so we're in standby. There's a flashing clock display there. Yeah, you can see that. So what I found is if I try and say, oh okay, let's turn it on, press operate, it just does its spinny thing and then turns itself off. It goes into this sort of, well, what I would have said is standby mode with the flashing clock there, and yeah, it's sort of just that. And so I was like, oh, you know, trying to turn it on, kept pressing operate, and it just kept doing that, and I was like, oh, this doesn't seem right. But then I found, like, when it's in this sort of standby mode, if I get a tape and I can't remember how I did it. How did I do it? Oh yeah, see, kind of had to force that in a little bit. Not like, yeah, smashing it in, but like just give it a bit of an encouragement. And then once we're in, you can press play and it works. Well, hang on, I think we're on the wrong channel here, but it's just... Where are you? Is the right one plugged in? No, I've got the wrong SCART lead plugged in. Where is it? Okay. Gotta get the right SCART lead. Plug that in. Okay. Yeah, you see, it works. And so, if I press stop now and eject the tape, like the unit now, say, okay, put it onto standby, we're on standby. If I turn it on now, it won't show, it doesn't do the spinny thing, go meh, 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 and turn itself off. It's just like fine. So now, put the tape in, don't have to force it or anything, it's fine. So it's, as you can see, it's just working now. So it's just that initial, when it hasn't been plugged in, it's, I don't know, it's almost like it's, well, and it just doesn't seem right to me that I have to force that in, like, you know, initially. So maybe it sort of resets itself and it's struggling to, yeah, restart when you've unplugged it from a wall. But like I said, once it's, you know, plugged in and you go past that trick to get it started, you can it works fine from then on, and as long as you don't then unplug it from the wall. So I mean, in my opinion, I mean, it just doesn't seem right. But so it is a small fault with the unit, but it's still usable. It's just you have to use that little trick on that initial startup. So it's just something I wanted to highlight, you know, so you don't get it and sort of struggle to start it up. At least you see how I did it, and yeah, so that's it really. Thanks for watching.